Hello. Hi. Once again, for some reason, people keep giving me the keys to the controls. But hello. This is the Tabletop Tiddies. We are a queer and feminist live TTRPG actual play show run entirely by people of marginalized genders. But before we actually get started with the shenanigans that follow, I just want to take a quick moment to acknowledge the colonial history of Canada and the United States and how it has and continues to take from Indigenous people, and those effects of colonization are still felt to this day. We will be doing, as we do our intros, we will also be doing a land acknowledgement, so you know the lands that we are calling in from. But I also want to give a quick moment to give a little shout out to our Patreon producer, Paresh M. We are so grateful for your support. This is a crowdfunded community, and we need everyone here to do that. And we just thank you so much. So thank you from the bottom of all of our hearts. But yeah, hi. I guess I should intro now. I'm Dare. I'm in charge of this game today, of which we are playing Lasers and Feelings, a fun like one-page RPG. It is made by, let me see, I have it right here, John Harper. You can find it at johnharper.itch.io. This game is great. It's very fun. You can get into a lot of shenanigans. But yeah, I'm Dare. I am the GM, she, they, Fae. You can find me pretty much anywhere on the internet at Dare to Dream RPG. And I am calling in from the lands of the Cheyenne, Ute, and Lipan Apache. I will throw it over to Kat.
Hello, everybody. My name is Katrina, but you can call me Kat. My pronouns are she, they, but I'm comfortable with any. And today I'm playing Dotty Pew Pew. You guys like that name? I like that name a lot. Their pronouns are they, them, and they're a cool android pew pew beep boop morp person I'm very excited to play. And I am currently on the lands of the Musqueam, Squamish, and the Tsleil-Waututh First Nations.
It me. Hi. Hi, everybody. My name is Rachel Theilade. My pronouns are she, her, and I am calling in from the territories of the Semiahmoo, Katzie, Coquitlam, Kwantlen, Kakate, and Tuwassans First Nations. And today I am going to be playing Gleexa Floomb, pronouns they, them, and they're an alien doctor.
All right. And with that, I think we can begin. We start on the planet Celebratum. It is a simple planet with a very blue sky and like lush pink lands. You notice here at the like core of this planet a large platform of which there is an impossible line of people, each holding a little box. Boxes of various sizes, actually, some being very small, some being comically large. As you see, like lines and lines of people extending far past the tens to the hundreds to the thousands, all waiting here, sort of just there's a feeling in the air of absolute tension and terror. And as we follow that line all the way up a million sets of stairs to the throne in the center of it all, we see a child. Her name is Tyrantra. Her hair is pink, her skin is blue with small little lines on her cheek, almost reminding that of like a cat. And she's watching as she is given a gift in a small, simple box, orange wrapped with red ribbon. And like any 5-year-old, just rips the box apart with no patience for the decoration or the way the box is made. And she just sort of looks at this small thing. It is a toy, an action figure. She squeezes it and like the limbs all pop off in different ways and then like fly right back together. And she laughs for a second, and you see this person in front of her, this like old man who is sort of looking, and he's like, "Does that amuse you, my lady?" And she goes, "It's really good, but not great." And you see at that moment a absolute grief as he realizes what he has done is not enough. And you see quickly energy beginning to crackle in this 5-year-old's hands. And she says, "So where's your planet again?" And you hear this man unable to speak as a woman standing over Tyrantra's shoulder just says, my lady, it's actually this. Yep, right there. Perfect. And with one quick motion, she shoots a almost cotton candy colored beam, like pink and blue and white swirling together, and just causes an explosion somewhere off in the distance. And this man looks immensely heartbroken, and she just goes, well, you can buy me a new toy, but you're probably gonna have to move.
Oh my gosh.
And then from that moment, we cut far across the universe to a small ship that is moving pretty quickly, known as the Raptor. Inside, we see two figures. And I think we should start with Gleexa?
Yeah. Boy, hello there. My name's Gleexa. When you look at Gleexa, you see translucent slug-like alien, and they wear a lot of very brightly colored makeup to be seen because they are very translucent and almost amoeba-like in color. So they blend in a lot of places, but they are the ship's doctor, and they really only know how to treat their own species, which is a lot of just absorbing bad vibes away from somebody and just like it osmosising into them, and they just kind of discard it as waste product in their own body. So doesn't really help a lot of other species, so that's unfortunate for a crew of different species. But they try their best. They are definitely more of the ship's counselor in that regard, so they will talk through all the problems you have. Don't you worry about that. And I'm just here in the I think I'm just here in the medical wing, just kind of preparing things that they told me to prepare when I got this job.
Okay, perfect. And from there, we will jump over to Dotty Pew Pew. Dotty, if you will.
Dotty Pew Pew is like your android version, a little mix of like Nebula and also C-3PO, just like blue metal head to toe, mismatch different pieces. They're an engineer, so they have their arm has the capability to switch to a couple different like hot, sexy power tools. Like, what do you want? You want a chop saw? We got a chop saw. You need a Phillips screwdriver? You got it. You got it. Blowtorch. Anything can happen. Yeah, they're checking around the ship, making sure everything's working. Every now and then we'll look over at Gleexa to see, to make sure that they're having a good time. Yeah, they are excited to do this job, but also don't really understand why they were picked. They have a sneaking suspicion that Gleexa put their name forward so that Gleexa wouldn't have to do it alone.
All right. And I think as you two are sort of flying through, heading towards your destination, you get a little message going over your receiver from the captain. The captain, as you know, is on the ship. They're just sort of incapacitated in a sort of way that they need to be constantly in the ship's medical bay. And if you were to turn and look at the medical bay, it is just overflowing with like that translucent amoeba like goo, similar to Gleexa's like body. And you just hear over the like intercom thing as the commander speaks, and it's like, you are aware of the full severity of this mission, correct?
I believe so. Yes, Dotty,
Yes.
you're
Yes.
aware?
I
Yes.
do. I understand.
Planetary annihilation is no laughing matter, except when it is kind of funny, but we're respectful in those moments.
Absolutely. I don't think getting any planet blown up is a laughing matter.
I've never laughed a day in my life.
That's
Unfortunately.
true. That is very true.
And that's why you two are perfect for the job. Not only because you are just incredible and definitely not the last people to reply, definitely not willing to work for the lowest wage. So anyway, the mall's coming up. So grab 2 gifts. I feel like you know what to do. Can't even tell you what to do. Uh, Tyrantra really hates getting repeat gifts, so I did send a accompanying PDF of everything she's ever received before. I wouldn't recommend opening up like all at once. It will kind of crash the ship just due to information overload.
So wait till we're docked to open then?
Yes, or
Okay, okay.
yeah, or find like some sort of android who's willing to like just sort of accept the information. Not you, Dotty. You're great. It comes out of the work comp if this like gets rid of you. So not you. A second android.
Mm,
But anyway, good
but
luck, and then just immediately hangs up.
um, I
That seems rather rude to do to someone.
I don't have much feelings, but I have a inkling that we are going to fail.
No, we'll be fine. It's just buying a gift for a kid. As long as we don't get the same gift as someone else, it should be fine. Don't
So
worry. Do you want to talk about how you're feeling about this? It's okay. You can talk about it.
I don't feel much. I know that worst comes to worst, you can recycle and repurpose my body to make tin cans and whatnot for corns, beans, peas, spinach,
That's such a
beans.
positive way of looking at death and annihilation. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I guess it is my turn to ask you how you are feeling.
Oh, I always try to be positive in these situations, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little afraid of my planet getting blown up. I have family there, Would be very bad. Very, very bad. But it's fine. I'm so excited to be here. I always love shopping.
Would you be able to continue life knowing that all of your relatives are dead?
Let's cross that bridge when we get to it, eh?
And as that moment hits, you get the sort of like space GPS marker saying arriving close to your destination, letting you know that you are getting within like parking distance. Now you can already see the mall sort of from like the annex stores, as you see a couple of like planets that are full of like combination stores that's like some sort of pizza and like taco restaurant combined, and a few places like that. As you get closer and closer, you see like giant spotlights coming from various directions, some directions that feel almost impossible due to the nature and size of this mall. And you see a variety of like signs that are almost contradictory, as they say. Free parking here, toll pay parking there, secret third parking underneath the store. And like, so navigate your way to the parking lot, the first challenge of this little day.
I feel like we should do secret parking because why not?
But there was free parking. Do you think the captain would prefer us to do that? Probably. Maybe. I feel like he's a little cheap. Turn off the like so that he can't hear me say that. I turn off like whatever radio he has before I say that. I just like lower the volume. I'm like, he's a little bit on the cheap side. I feel like maybe let's see if there's any free parking left. And then if there isn't any left, then we can go for the secret one because that's probably more fun.
To be fair, it did not say secret pay parking.
True, we could just claim ignorance if they ask us to pay. I'm fine with that.
Let's
Go
do
for
it.
it. Yeah.
All right. Well, first roll of the game, I'm going to say, give me. You are prepared. You know how to pilot. You are experienced in this. Give me 3d6. Rolling lasers.
You got it, buddy.
You got this.
That is a 5, a 4, and a 2.
Okay, so you got 2 successes. One of those is a laser feelings. So feel free to ask me one question for a little bit more insight about this parking situation.
Does this seem like the kind of place that would like, do the like 3 tickets and then a tow, or does it look like they tow right away as soon as you haven't paid for parking?
So the mall for all is a bit of a crapshoot because of the size. Generally, they're the type of place to put a boot on like your ship. In this case, a boot is a like large clamp style thing that connects it to the ground. But they are still like mall cops, so they're going to be mostly rude if it's your first infraction instead of actually like a threat.
Good to know.
But with those 2 successes, you succeed. You managed to get to the secret third parking lot.
Ooh, you love to see it. Does it look anything like special? Or is it just like another parking area that they've labeled secret for flavor?
The secret third parking lot is a little secret for flavor. It's full of like black lights. It's kind of looks like a 90s bowling alley if it was like Saturday night for for like not glow golf, that's golf. But the cosmic bowling, there it is. So like it's full of like swirling colors and stuff. And as you like get down there and park, there's actually somebody waiting for you with like a little vest, like a little red vest. Hello, I'm the person who will park this for you.
Why, hello there. How are you doing today?
It's a day at work, so best as I can do, but you get it.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, but I am your valet. So if you want, I can get this parked for you, and I'll just have to be here to pick it up for you.
That seems very nice of you. I look at Dotty to see if they're okay with it since they're the pilot and it's not my job to hand over flight controls to anyone.
It's complimentary. A tip is appreciated though.
All right, we can do that.
Perfect. And yeah, they just sort of hold out their hand to whatever your like piloting mechanism is.
I point to the mechanism.
Okay. Yep, they'll just take it from there. There is some sort of creature in goo in your medical bay. Is that?
Oh, don't
standard?
worry about that. That's totally normal. They just need to be there for a little bit longer just to get some rest. Don't worry.
I won't ask questions. I don't get paid enough. And yeah. You notice like where your ship is sitting, like it kind of is almost, it has like a flip panel. It flips underneath the ground you are currently standing on. But it is, you have defeated the parking lot.
Oh, nice. We rule the parking lot now.
But yeah,
let's just stay here.
I wouldn't recommend it for your planet, but you can.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's go save our planet.
All right. Let's head on into this mall.
Okay. Well, since you have entered from the secret third parking lot, you are in the southern wing. In terms of how these are all constructed, these wings are massive and gargantuan. These are the size of like towns and like complete cities, complete with sky rises. The southern one, a lot of the buildings tend to hang low, like they are stalagmites. There you go. I think that's how they are. If they're wrong, don't correct me.
No, you nailed it.
But they hang down instead. So there is a glass floor that you can sort of see space underneath, and you see a lot of the traffic going through as you walk through this portion of the mall.
Cool. Is there like a
Oh, we need the PDF. We need the PDF.
Yes, we have the file, right? We just can't open it because
it'll like
literally murder our Dotty.
Yeah, it's like a letter bomb. If you open it, it'll destroy pretty much whatever tech you're opening it on.
Cool. So I kind of like have the USB drive or whatever the hell it's on. I think maybe the first thing we should do is find somebody that is willing to sacrifice their mind and body to open this little thing here.
Right, because that is not me,
No.
right?
No, you're too important and wonderful to be sacrificed for such a thing.
Oh, so we need somebody not wonderful to sacrifice.
I mean, maybe we just don't get to know them very well and then we don't feel bad about it. I don't know. Oh, that sounded really terrible.
This is conflicting for me morality-wise, but I understand.
Well, any androids around?
Yeah, so I'm going to say, give me a feelings roll, Gleexa.
All right. Just the one die, sorry?
I'm going to say, how well are you at getting a feel for people? How good are you at it?
I feel like that's literally my only talent.
Then
One
I'm
of
gonna
my
say-
only talents is feeling out vibes.
I'm going to say, give me roll 2 dice.
Cool. I got a 4 and a 5.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that is a laser feelings and 2 successes.
Sicko.
So you can ask me one question. Just free.
Any of the androids that I see in this area, or anybody who feels like they would be able to help us, or looks like they would be able to help us, is there anybody who looks more gullible in this situation?
Okay. I think the best way to answer this is you'll notice the directory. And like this directory is gargantuan. There's a little button that lets you flip like the page of the directory almost to like really convey that size and scale of it all. And yes, there's definitely a sort of, I think it's called the Smarties bar. If you're like, it is a like full of androids, funnily enough, who entire purpose to help with tech-based situations.
Okay, perfect. I think I see that, and I'm just gonna slowly like slug over because they don't move very fast.
There is like mobility aids and stuff to get around this faster if you don't want to have to slug around.
Oh, is there like the ramp that's like that?
Get a
is, like, the
segue.
escalator that
Get a segue.
Yeah.
There are like
sick.
sideways like sidewalks and stuff like that. So
so inclusive. I just like slide up one. Just like, excuse me. Oh, hello there. My name is Gleexa. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I was just hoping that someone could assist us in opening and figuring out how to open up our little shopping list here. I'm just having a hard time. Tech's not my thing, you know.
So I think the person you find, they are, let's say, purple, like chrome with like green underlight, like green eyes, like little LEDs underneath. And like despite this cool design, they're also wearing like a polo shirt that says like, "Hi, my name is Kevin."
Amazing.
Hi. No robot voice, nothing. Just, hi. Yeah, I can take a look at that. And they like just grab it and immediately their eyes begin to like just look through it for a second. This seems to be a big list. It's gonna be a problem if I open this for like anyone here.
What do you mean problem?
I mean, it looks like it'll like explode half of my store, which is, I just got promoted to manager and they're gonna get really mad at me if I start breaking stuff that quick.
Oh, well, that's not good. Oh no, how am I gonna get all my shopping done? I start like getting like visibly stressed and like vibrating, like just to try to like guilt them into helping me
it works. Like with your
just
success,
like,
it absolutely
no,
works.
My
You get
planet.
Kevin like looks stressed for a second, like, okay. Fine. Okay. I just give me 2 seconds. And you see like Kevin pull out a little black box and like plug it into the side of his head.
Oh god.
And just removes it. Okay, so I just needed to back myself up. It's not gonna feel great. Be right back. And like plugs it into the other side of his head. And like his like you see his eyes roll back, and almost like the Matrix, you see a series of like binary numbers just racing past his eyes at incredible speeds, and then he just like falls over.
Oh,
He
I
stays
try to
there for
act surprised.
Oh.
he stays there, like you can hear almost muttering. I think Dotty, you would understand this is
Mm.
like androids aren't, like as we know them today, modern day Earth. They are like a lot of androids have built their own cultures and stuff, and this is like a almost deep like robotic language that is like formed by a mix of like early like binary combined with early bits of like coding. And as they like begin to speak more and more, Kevin then like rises back up almost like he was put in reverse. And
Nice.
okay, so yeah, I died a little. It's fine. Hard factory reset. We're good. Backed it up. Had a backup for a reason, and just hand you this. So like it should be decoded now. Like, could you at least buy a water bottle since you
Oh,
made me die?
you know what? I'm gonna just literally, I'm not even gonna buy anything. I'm just gonna give him like a tip. Like, just like, oh my God. You know what? If you want, I'll give, how much is one of your water bottles? And I will pay double and you keep part of it. How about that?
Okay, and
There you go.
like shakes your hand like and pockets it from you very smoothly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
yeah,
Or have a
yeah.
wonderful day.
You
Um,
as well. You deserve that promotion.
customer's always right.
Well,
And then
I
yeah,
think that went well, don't you think, Dottie?
I think that you are going to do really well at this by giving people money and feigning ignorance. What am I? Why am I here?
Oh, you're here because you are also very talented at this. You just don't know it yet. And I'm going to read the list. I'm like, well, let's see. What do we have here that we shouldn't buy?
um,
And I'm
it,
going to just go
I was
through
about to
and
say,
see if there's things that we could just cross off the list and be like, oh, this isn't on it. Sick.
I'm going to say, give me a lasers roll because
Mhm.
this is like looking through it, just a wall of text.
Amazing.
I think
This
I will
is
also look. So if I can assist in any way.
Yep. Give
Oh.
me a just roll a d6, cat.
Oh.
and I am rolling only one die because I am not good at this.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 2!
Okay. Well, because you are rolling cat, because you were
Reverse.
rolling lasers for helping, that works. So 2 die. You get to roll one more,
Oh.
Gleexa.
Oh.
Oh, oh. That's a 2 again!
Okay, I mean, both are successes and you get a laser feelings. So you feel free to
Dang.
ask me a question or two.
All right. What questions do I want to ask? Is there a specific like I mean, what's the things that we can buy? No, I'm just like I feel like that's way too specific of a question. Is there a section of this mall that seems like it has not been like shopped as much? Perhaps there's probably like this list is huge, so I'm sure
Hmm.
like a lot of
Okay.
areas of this mall are like, oh no, we can't
I
get that, but something else in this store might be viable,
okay, yeah,
like
I can absolutely help you with that.
like
So
a
I
theme.
think you can find both location and thematically things
Mhm.
that tend to have worked. This list is including success or fail rates as well for certain
Oh,
gifts.
cool.
Nice.
Okay.
So as you look, you notice things that tend to do well tend to be things that are either like pastel bubblegum pink or weapons of war.
Oh,
Those two
Those are
things tend to
toys.
be absolutely like the two like highest success rates. And the south section that you are currently in uh is not as shopped as much because you have to only way to access the south section is through the secret parking lot.
Wow. A
So
plus. A plus.
we're in the right spot. Um, so I'm seeing a lot of weaponry that might be successful here, and also things that are pink and pretty. Maybe we could
Perfect.
try
Let's
and
let's find
combine.
pink pretty guns.
I was kind of thinking the same thing, but we have to make sure we don't get the same kind of weapons that have been on this list. So we need to be very careful.
Mm.
Because if it's repeatable and they notice that, then they will just blow our planets up. So probably let's be picky shoppers, but follow those guidelines.
Maybe, if anything, I can alter the toy afterwards to either make it be pink or purple, or give it, I don't know, what do kids like? A bubble machine at the end of the gun?
Oh,
Do kids like bubbles?
I think they do. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go see what they have. Let's go
Or
shopping.
paper clips? Gun that shoots paper clips. Do kids like paper clips?
I don't think paper clips are a thing for kids. No, they have to grow up a bit first before they're interested in that.
Kittens. Yeah. What if it shoots pink kittens? Am I getting closer?
What if it shoots a pink kitten that then can blow up things? Like it has lasers for eyes or something. I don't know.
I think we know what we need. Let's start shopping.
Perfect.
So, are you leaning weapons first, pink thing first, or trying to find a combination item as your go-to move?
I think maybe a combination item for myself. We need 2 gifts. There's 2 of us with 2 planets. I really have this idea in my head of like this like cute little pet cat that could also like blow up shit. If I could find an alien cat that can also like destroy things, that'd be amazing.
We want an alien cat that shoots
lasers out of its eyes,
and we want a gun that shoots cats.
Like so specific.
Absolutely. Okay. First off, hi Raiders. Thank all of you for being here. Really appreciate it. I turned to the side to acknowledge you, I guess. Hi, welcome in. Besides that, yes, if I could get some sort of lasers roll to read through that directory again to like find your way to the right store.
Nice. I'll laser roll.
Okay, absolutely.
Yay.
I'm gonna say you can read soap 2D.
I can read. I went to Android school. That is a 6 and a 3. I still don't remember how the rolls be. I know.
One success. That is one success. You are able to do it, but I think you're having issue finding 2 stores like that that fit exactly what you're looking for. You are able to find a pet store that I think is called like, yeah, let's go with that. It is called like Robo Kitten Attack, and it is a store dedicated strictly to like robotic cats that are like robotic animals that are weapons of war.
That's so specifically what I wanted.
That's so wonderful.
So the mall for all has everything. This is a
that makes sense.
Galaxy spanning mall.
How dare they wouldn't say mall for all if they only had some. They would be mall for some.
Mall for some, yeah. This is amazing. Yeah, I think that's where I want to go first, but we can let's do it.
Okay. So the actual like way there, not complicated. Between the massive amounts of like moving sidewalks, you are able to get there in minutes. Nice. There's a bunch of like fun little stores to distract you on the way if you wanted to stop, but otherwise you're all good. As I don't know what you were expecting when you got here, but if you were expecting a traditional pet store, I think the first thing you see are robotic like palm trees. Like chrome trees that extend high up with like these green LED like palm fronds that have like little bits of like sparkling like sparklers that go all the way down to sort of give it this very like almost magical jungle feel, as like you see the like shopkeep just sitting at the front door like reading a book, just incredibly bored. Hey, do you need something?
Why, yes, hello there. My name's Gleexa. I hope you're having a great day.
You know, It's I work at a store full of robotic animals who are kind of war machines, so
It's the vibe I'm getting from a lot of people working in this mall. But that makes sense. It's a job, right? Um, I'm sure a lot of people are here for a similar reason. We're looking for a gift. Um, we're hoping we're a little bit in the market for something that has the vibe of adorable, but also deadly. And we thought maybe we were in the right place.
I mean, you're in the right store. This is the sort of like this is the safari wing. Now, I mean, the store has like four different entrances and they take a
Mm.
while to get through. So if
Oh,
you're trying to cut through, you can. Recommend it just be really fast. If anything looks cute, don't stop to pet it. It will take one of your hands. Ha- Kind of takes a second. Are hands like do those grow back for you?
kind of. It takes a little bit for it to happen,
Okay,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know,
So, I mean,
yeah.
like, upon stepping in, I will just let you know and like pulls out just a big pamphlet of paper. The second you step in, you are waiving all rights to sue. Just need you to be aware of that. It sort of just checks your like, and like your phone sort of agrees to that. That's just the initial premise for stepping inside the mall for all. But otherwise, you are good. Are you looking for something that's you said cute? Do you mean like small cute or big cute or ugly cute? Because those are three separate areas.
Pink.
I'm thinking small cute,
Okay, okay.
but still just as deadly as large cute, if that makes sense.
Yes, okay, that's in the kitty corner wing. Cute
Yes.
name, high fatality rate. The other thing
Perfect.
I need to give you, and they hand you two like each of you one sort of it looks like a like 1950 style like retro blaster. So that is the stun ray. Completely non-lethal, does not harm them, just sort of calms them down for a second. So,
Oh, is
you
it
know,
like robo catnip?
yeah,
That kind of a
yeah,
thing? Okay,
yeah.
that's
So
really smart.
yeah, and the situation really is if you can get the pet out of the store, it's free.
Oh.
We don't make a lot of business because most people don't get out. And just generally like points to a wall behind them of like in memoriam of shoppers, and they're like, like that really grainy like surveillance camera footage. So none of them are
Yeah.
like charming or like good
No.
photos. Yeah. So don't do that. Don't be like them.
Um,
Okay.
free sounds good. That's in our budget.
Yes,
Normally
and
is. That's how it gets most people.
all right. I think we just go for it. What else? What do we have to lose? Just our lives or our planets, am I right? So I'm just gonna start going towards the right thing, like the right section of this store, laser gun in hand, I
with
suppose.
the
Okay.
robo catnip.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think as you go through, you hear a variety of like just the occasional growl, maybe a blood curdling scream, but it's fine.
But it's fine.
It's don't worry about it. Don't You're here to shop for you. And you
Mhm.
gotta save yourself before you save
Can't save
someone
them
else.
all. Yeah. My
Exactly.
I've learned
yeah.
that the hard way.
Your oxygen mask before your child.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And what if the small but a giant oxygen mask?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but yes, after a few minutes, you make your way through most of the safari wing. You step into the desert zone for a second, get a little turnaround in
Mm.
like the Arctic area, but you make your way to the kitty corner, and you see just several like small little creatures, things like little turtle like robots, the
Mm.
occasional like guinea pig or like troop of guinea pigs running past, a cat, mewing about. But yes, you've made your way here.
Cool. I think my way of going about this, since I am kind of translucent, is gonna be like go as slow as I possibly can until I'm noticed. Um, and hopefully just pew a cute little kitty that I
Yeah.
think looks right as I'm seeing, and then just nab it and run.
If I may too, I'm gonna switch out my arm, my current hand that's just been hand like to switch out to a laser pointer just in case I need to distract a cute little kitty.
Because there's more than one in here. Good.
Laser pointer
Yeah,
go. Mew, mew,
perfect.
mew.
Okay.
If there is
Um,
any pink, any pink Robo Kitties
yes.
specifically, that'd
So
be
there is
amazing.
one that I would say is pink with like little white tufts of fur and like a little cute like heart right on its like little hind parts, just like right at the side to sort of let you know like these are adorable little creatures.
Mhm.
And like just sort of sleeping for a second, and then I think it wakes up and like tilts its head towards you two.
Oh no, it sees us.
Doesn't move, just tilts. How does who wants to go first and what do they want to do?
Okay.
Do you want to pew it or do you want to?
How far
I
away?
don't think we need
How
to.
far away is it? Is the question. And are there other things closer, like in our way of
Yeah.
it?
Good
I
call.
think at first there's like the turtle's still slowly making its way across.
Okay.
The guinea pigs have like ran off to do guinea pig adventures. And I think as the other animals notice the cat sort of making eyes at you, these are like intelligent creatures, and they kind of notice and they're like, just sidle out of the way, and kind of
Okay.
feels a bit of like a cowboy stare down.
This cat, they're getting the vibe that this cat might have dinner on its hands, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Um, hey, Daddy, do you want to like maybe try and distract it and get it closer?
Yeah.
And then I'll pew pew it. I just kind of try and like quietly like get the gun primed and
Yeah.
not make any sudden movements just to make it seem like I'm not a threat,
Yeah.
but also it's a threat. So
I'll definitely like activate my little laser pointer and just like put it kind of right in front of them, the dot.
Okay. Give me a laser roll. I'm going to say three dice.
3 die. You go with it.
oh,
That is a
so high stakes.
Oh my god, that's a 1, that's a 4, and a 5.
Okay, those are
Okay.
2 successes. One of those is a laser feelings. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me one.
Does it look like this kitty cat would be sentient to any extent?
Yes.
Yes. That's my question, I guess.
Okay.
I have
So-
follow-ups, but I'll leave it there.
Yeah. And that was with you got a 2 successes.
Mhm.
So yeah, you're rolling pretty good. And you managed to shoot a like that little beam just right in front. And like, despite how hyper intelligent this like robot cat is, still a cat. And just like
Oh,
gets up and starts batting at it. Also,
Thanks.
hi, more raiders. Hi,
Oh my
everyone.
God, more raiders! Hello.
Hello, we're playing
Hi.
Laser Feelings, Lasers and Feelings. We're going through a giant galactic mall to get gifts so a 5-year-old doesn't blow up the planet.
I'm
Yeah.
just distracting a
scared.
war machine kitty. Yeah, I'll just kind of like move the laser back and forth a little bit.
Yeah, I think exactly like it's still a cat at its core, and it just like starts messing with it, running like around it, sort of pouncing on it. And I think as it pounces, you do notice deep claw indentations made like into the ground that like just are there.
Cool.
Nice.
As soon as it gets close enough and I have a clear shot at it, I'm going to shoot it with the kitty,
The catnip gun.
cat, the robo catnip. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so give me, I would say, I would also call this a laser roll. I'm gonna
Okay.
say 2 dice. You are how well? Wait, how prepared are you? How good are you at shooting things?
Um,
Do you
I
shoot things
made-
often?
I mean, I'll hold it still. I'll hold it still too. Like when I know that Gleexa is ready to shoot, I won't move the
I feel
laser
like
anymore.
I'll be honest, I think I'm mediocre at
Okay,
shooting.
we'll say
I'm not
2d6
like,
then.
yeah, 2d6?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is a 2 and a 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you got one success. That is a laser. That is
Okay.
a laser feelings. So you can ask a follow-up question if you had any
Ooh.
more from Kat's robot sentience question.
Oh God. So it's sentient. I don't know what your follow-up was, and that would be cheating if I asked you. Does it? Do I have to ask the question about it, or can I ask a question about like
Yeah, that's a general
other
question
things?
to me.
Does it? Do I see the fastest way out of here? Like I'm looking for exits at this point. Like as soon as I'm able to grab this thing, where is
I
the
think
clearest shot out of?
the clearest shot is also going to be the most dangerous, which is
Okay.
after you get the cat, you're going right past everybody else.
Okay.
So there will be a bunch of other animals that, depending on how this goes, might be antagonized.
Okay. Well, risk it for the biscuit, I guess. Let's just hope for the best. And I pew pew.
Okay, so that was one success.
Yeah.
So I think two things happen.
Uh-huh.
You do hit the cat with the catnip gun, and just like it immediately, like its eyes go from red to green as it just like
Aw.
sort of rolls over. But in that one moment before the catnip gun hits it, its tail like turns bright red and like shakes like a rattlesnake, leaving a little alarm noise that
Oh, no.
unfortunately does rile everyone else up.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But I would say both of you give me feelings rolls to move on the sheer passion of getting out of here in one piece.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
I'll say I'm also probably the person who is gonna grab the kitty.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect.
How many dice? One or
I think you were prepared to get out because Gleexa was already looking for a way out.
Mm.
How good are you at running away from disasters you have caused?
I'm a slug.
I'm an android, so I feel like I probably move
You'd probably
okay.
be fine.
Okay. I will say 2d6 for Gleexa, 3d6 for Dotty.
Okay.
That is I got 3 2s.
I got a 3 and a 5.
3 and a 5. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So for Gleexa, that is one success.
Oh no. You needed one of my successes.
And how many did you have, Dottie?
I rolled 3 2s.
Okay. First off, those are all like laser
Did I
feelings.
crit?
Do you have any
Yeah.
questions? But yes, you did 3 successes. So
I get to ask questions now?
yeah, if you have any questions right now regarding what's been going on, let me know.
My question is, okay. Do I think if the cat, because like I'm assuming the catnip gun only works for a certain amount of time, right?
Mhm.
Is this a ticking time bomb in my hands?
No.
Could I potentially reason with this cat to be owned by one of the most powerful people in the planet or in the universe? That's
You
why I was
can.
asking if it was sentient.
Yes, you can reason with it.
Okay. Oh, that's not the right wording I should have used. Okay, and my last question is I'm going to, while I'm running, knowing that Gleexa is probably slower than me and I have the prize, so I know I need to get out. Is there anything surrounding the environment that I could use to distract the horde of death machines coming our way?
I will say you do have a crit, so you get 1 extra effect. If you want, I can make that extra effect be you help Gleexa get out in one piece. And that way you don't even have to worry about finding some sort of thing to mess with and interact with. If that's what you want your extra effect to be. If you want to cause more chaos, There's a bunch of like animal towers, like there's the cat towers, there's like things like that, like little tanks and containment that they don't really use because they are smart enough to get out. That you can absolutely do instead and just knock a bunch of stuff over on the way out.
I feel like Dotty is probably going to be more so of the whatever I can do to assist my friend, especially if I know that they're slow.
Okay.
Sluggy, slow.
How strong is Dotty? You are an android, so I'm curious. That could mean anything.
Like, I feel like my carrying capacity probably isn't as large, but like I feel like Dotty could also has the means to like shoot. Like I feel like Dotty would have can possible like
I was thinking the same thing, weirdly enough.
wow.
Okay, perfect.
Who knew?
Yeah, so I think
I didn't even need to finish my sentence.
We're all sharing
possible.
one
Right
brain
here.
cell today.
What
You
if I
knew I
wanted
was
to
a
say-
slug person before we even started streaming today. We're all just one
I'm
brain
locked
cell.
in.
What if I was
Yeah,
gonna say
yeah.
can possible like nip nops, you know, like
You were not
triangle
gonna say
titties.
that.
No, you're right. I wasn't. You're right.
But yeah, I think exactly what happens is the second like you grab that cat, everything pops off. You immediately almost I'm gonna ask, do you have any like fun like rollerblade or rocket legs or anything like that make you move quicker, Dotty?
I absolutely think so, but the NOS, you know, the activating the NOS comes out of my butt.
Okay. So much like Astro Boy, you produce a small rocket and launch yourself forward, and
Nice.
immediately with like the grace of like an Olympic long jumper, just dive right over these animals and make your way to the door. And then you were to like do you shoot your arm as like a grappling hook style? Yep. And like as you reach the door to grab Gleexa, who is just no matter how hard they try, they're just not built for like a quick running away from animals.
No.
And you manage to like lock hands and pull them in outside of the store.
Nice.
And
I'd like to flavor it that the grapple literally like goes and like goes into my like amoeba body, and it's like a suction like, and then
perfect.
I just get pulled through.
Absolutely, I love it. Yep. And you have made your way outside of the pet store, and I think the second you make your way outside, the cat's eyes turn white.
Oh.
Hello.
Why, hello there.
Hello.
Aren't you a little cutie?
I thank you. I try my best.
We did it, Dotty.
Kitty, do you still want to murder?
Oh no. As part of being able to successfully get me out of there, I no longer harbor homicidal desires.
But
congratulations.
Homicidal desires can be reactivated, correct?
Absolutely, if you'd like them to be.
Great.
But as your reward, I am your friend.
Oh. I changed my mind. We have to get a different present. I want this cat now.
Well, you see, it's either... Are you sure? Because we had a hard time grabbing this one. I don't know if we should go back in there and get another.
I think I nailed it. I think we could do that again. Okay, fine. Maybe mark my Christmas present, please.
Okay, we can get you one for Christmas.
I would like that.
I will make a note of it. And I'll make a note of it. Be like, get another cute cat for Christmas. Stars, Dotty, stars, heart.
And I think immediately, like after you like have this conversation, the cat just it moves in a, once again, like still very cat-like. There's a lot more like clicking and whirring, but like moves and just like rests on Dottie's shoulders. I can also become a shoulder-mounted cannon if you need me to be.
I will definitely need you to be. Thank you for asking.
And then like the tail just points up like a turret, just sort of scanning back and forth, just in case anything happens. Understood.
Well, if we need to go into any other dangerous stores, I think we're good.
How hard is it talking to the GM? How hard would it be to have an uprising, a political coup, if you will?
In what way? Against
Like,
the child?
yeah, let's say we get there and the child driller, it's like, they're committing mass genocides. What if
I
I
think
just
many
pew-pewed
people
it?
have tried before. Historically, like, this child can blow up planets without trying. There's not. You'd have to bring some heat. Like, and I
So like,
love y'all.
so like two cats? So like two cats.
No. I
Three?
think that would be a multiple session type of adventure if you want to overthrow this 5-year-old.
I'm clocking it.
That's a war. That's a campaign.
That's yes.
Clocking
That's
it,
a
clocking it.
Starfinder game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we should look for our second gift.
Okay, so we got the cute cat weapon, so we wanted to do regular weapon that shoots bubbles. Was that the plan?
Maybe.
But also can shoot actual things?
Now it
Are
kind of seems
dangerous?
like we have two similar gifts. Should we go
Oh, no.
wacky to the other side? So what I'm thinking is, how can we flavor something that's like a trash, like 90s, early 2000s? Like, the lady who had like the paint foam thingies and then was like, wow, oh, wow. And then it has the rainbow, but it's really lame. I'm like, how can we flavor a gift like that?
Floomb and all of those.
Yes, like I was thinking Floomb. I was thinking with the sand that you put in the water and then sand, and then you take it out and you're like, whoa.
On your list of stores, you definitely saw a store called Nostalgia Ultra.
Oh.
And you could absolutely go and find things that are like both ironically and unironically very retro. And you might be able to find something there that may fit what you're looking for.
It could be really unique. Maybe that could be cool, but it has to be entertaining. Maybe they have like flavored, like upgraded than just paint ones. Dottie's kind of just gonna be like, I don't know children. I am only 2 years old, but I am not a newborn. So I trust your decisions.
Okay, well, I'm assuming you voiced all of your ideas about the shop.
and not a cat voice, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, why don't we go inside there and we'll see what they have? Because in my experience, children, they really get attached to things if they're brightly colored. At least, I mean, that's just kind of the vibe that I have all the time. So maybe that's just bias. I think it's really nice, pretty, bright colors. Just bring a very positive energy to the space. And I'm really hoping if we kind of theme things around that maybe they will be in a good enough mood that they won't murder everyone we know.
Sounds good.
Let's go see what they have.
Okay. So yes, you're also able to find your way towards Nostalgia Ultra with relative ease. And as you get there, you notice it fitting the theme of like everything. As you reach Nostalgia Ultra, you'll see the sign looks old, and not like old as in like it's a sign that is aged. It just looks out of style compared to everything else nearby. And at the front, sort of like at the counter, it's just a rock.
A rock.
A rock.
Like a pet rock?
Have you stepped inside the store?
Sure.
I think so, yeah.
Hello. My name is Dwayne. I am the pet rock that guards the store.
Why, hello there, Dwayne. It's a
Hello.
lovely name.
Yes. I've been experiencing sentience for a few hundred years, ever since the great pet rock revival of the 2040s.
Wow. And how are you feeling about that?
I'm so excited for that off game. So excited for that revival,
yeah,
baby.
It's gonna be great.
20 years marking my calendar.
I was a sentient pet rock that was conducive in the fight for us to get our rights as sentient rock forms, and now I work in a shopping mall. So I'm doing great.
Oh, I'm gonna take that energy and just kind of do my thing and suck that bad vibe away for Dwayne. I think I'm gonna try my best to just to try to brighten their day a little bit.
Give me a feelings roll for it. Let's 3d6.
Cool. That is a 6, a 5, and a 1.
Okay, that is 2 successes. So yeah, it works perfectly. I think Dwayne just sort of goes, on second thought, maybe things are beautiful. I have experienced a lifetime of strife, and now I do get to enjoy the simplicity of working in a mall. Maybe I should change my routine, buy a different soda as I walk home from work.
Have you tried
Thank
a
you.
hot pretzel? I've heard they're very good.
Oh, they
It's been a
are.
long time.
They're so good.
And
Well,
Dwayne just sort of like nods, like just sort of kind of mumbles to themselves about nostalgia for a little bit and like wanting
nice.
to like get their life together. Like you've kind of given them a new lease on life for
Hell
a
yeah.
little bit.
Nice.
Oh, I don't even think I will let them know that I did that. I think I'm just gonna let them have that moment for themselves. So I'm just so proud. I'm just like all smiles, and I'm like, well, Dottie, is there anything in here that you think looks interesting?
I'll do a quick scan of like anything that's I'm assuming there's going to probably be lots of like colorful bright things, but I'll
Mhm.
look I'll change my my eye gazes to specifically pink and purples.
Okay.
Mm.
I think you see a variety of pink and purples. We are going to this is a store dedicated to nostalgia and old things, but also means going back to the days of needlessly gendered items. So as you
Mm.
begin to center to purples, you do see things like girls like bows that are needlessly pink with like rebel on them, or little journals or ovens that are all needlessly like bright pink and purple to like indicate that these are in fact girls items. But as you continue to go through that for a little bit, your eyes do fixate on this capsule that's just sort of called the time capsule.
Mm. Okay.
If you would like to roll a lasers, I can tell you a bit more about it.
Yeah, I'd love to. One die?
I'm gonna say 2 because you were like ready and like searching for items.
Oh, that's a 1 and a 2.
Okay. For lasers, you need to roll lower, so that's
Yeah.
good. That's
Or
good.
I still don't get I'm gonna get there.
You're fine. You're fine. It's a 1-pager. We're okay. Yep. So that is 2 successes. So you are able to analyze the time capsule. The time
Oh,
capsule is a experimental thing that was created, let's say 50 years ago by someone who like by the founder of Nostalgia Ultra as like a franchise store. It is a like item that dilates through time. And as you reach in, depending on whatever, like you see a dial in front with different years on it, like different decades. And as you reach in, you simply grab something from that era. So I think there's like a small display video of someone doing it, and you see like a person, you see like almost like a kid's cartoon of like 2 small alien creatures who are excited to reach in and grab this item. And then you cut to a house in 1997 United States of a like little boy running around saying, I can't find my action figure. Does anyone know where it's at? And then you just cut right back to these 2 kids pulling out that action figure and just having a good time. We don't worry about that other child.
I
And that is
fucking
what the time capsule
love
does.
that.
that's great.
That's kind of the sick and twisted thing that this little tyrant might love.
Yeah.
Like,
Gleexa, do you think that this is appropriate? I like it a lot.
I think it looks wonderful. And if you think it would be a good gift, it's really the thought and the heart going into the gift that also gives it that extra oomph. So you really have to be behind it. Like, I really think looking at what this is and knowing the type of person that we're buying this for, I think it will do well on its own. But if you are passionate about it, they're going to see that.
I think as you two continue to talk about it, you see a man walk by and like just immediately start to grab it and walk away. This is just a man wearing like a blazer, a red
Is it the
tie.
last one in stock? It is,
Yes.
isn't it? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, then we're
Well
gonna
done.
try and if I can't, I'll
Do
use
I have
one
the
of-
catnip blazer still?
Um, yes, you do. You never returned it to the store, so yes, you have it.
Cool. Can I shoot him with the catnip blazer to see
You
what
can
happens?
give me a lasers roll.
Cool.
I'll say 2d6 again.
That's 2 2s.
Okay, so yeah, that is 2 laser feelings. You can ask questions, and those are 2 successes.
Is this man looking like he is also shopping for said gift?
He doesn't look like he's shopping for a gift.
He does not look like he's shopping for a gift. Okay, cool. Does he look strong?
He looks like a nerd. He is like a
Cool.
kind of tall, but like just very standard build looking man with glasses and like bald and like just a like blazer and a red tie.
Okay, cool. That's good. I am going to still shoot this man with the catnip gun, if that is all good with everyone
You
here.
do.
Yay.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
you do. However, he is in fact not a robotic cat. So all you've
Yeah.
really done is shoot him with like
A
catnip. And
stinky.
he just kind of like looks at you and he's like, "Why? Why are you
Oh,
doing that?
no,
Why
I
are you
will-
shooting me?"
I will then pretend it was an accident and I will realize, oh my god, I didn't have the safety on. That's not good gun etiquette. I'm so sorry. I definitely did not mean to do that at all. Are you okay? Did it get in your eyes?
No, I'm wearing glasses, thankfully. But
Oh, thank goodness.
I just
Thank goodness.
I just don't
Oh.
know why. Why are you walking around with what? Do you not have a holster?
No, these were actually from the pet shop, that murder pet shop over there. And I'm just going to go into what exactly we've been doing. And I'm going to literally just tell them our life story. Say we are shopping for this tyrant. And tell them that literally my friend here was looking at that thing that they were saying. And then I think because I saw you had the thing, I got distracted and didn't realize my hand was on the trigger. And I'm so sorry. I was not meaning to hurt you or anything. I'm really glad it didn't get in your
Well,
eyes because I've heard that could be an allergic reaction for some people. I'm really sorry about that. And I'm just going to try to like maybe just annoy this guy enough that he will just like be like, you know what? Fucking here's your stupid
So,
thing.
if he was a better man, would unfortunately, as like he just sort of like almost like an anime villain, like
No.
pushes the glasses up. Sounds pathetic. I am the Baron of Nostalgia. Everything that is nostalgic, I must own. And I'm sorry about your little planet, but I've been hunting this down for years. Do you know how many forums I've had to go through? How many auctions? How many little pop-up shops I've had to go to find this? This is mine.
Oh, I hope you know that while I was gonna say a retcon, I'm either gonna sleight of hand while they're talking, or I'm starting to beep boop the kitty cat. I'm beep booping that kitty
Give me
cat.
I
a-
think in this moment, I take some of this energy and I realize how toxic this man is.
Oh no.
Like, how does one live with such hatred in your life?
I
How?
sleep in a perfect little race car bed.
That I don't understand.
Beep boop beep beep more.
And I think like the vibes are actually not good. Like I think this overloads with just the worst vibes.
Okay.
Just shaking with
I'll start with Dotty. Give me
Mhm.
I'm gonna say 2 laser rolls. Roll 2d6 for lasers.
You got it, buddy. Here comes.
I'm terrified to see how this is gonna play out.
This is gonna be so bad.
I got a 5 and a 3. I don't know what that means, so.
Okay, so that is one success.
All right.
With that one success, you do shoot at him, but you shoot him and he still is holding on to it, so he gets sent back through the shelf. Still holding this item, and as he stands back up, you see he has almost a pixelized armor on. It almost looks like some sort of blue robotic super fighting robotic armor, and he has a blue cannon on his hand. It's I am the Baron of Nostalgia. Did you think I was not ready for this? And he shoots little lasers back at both of you. Give me feelings rolls to dodge.
Feelings rolls.
I will say
dodge.
2d6 each of you.
That's a 4 and a 6.
I got 2 3s.
Okay. You actually both succeed.
Wow!
With the 4, you can ask a question, Gleexa.
Does this laser you said he was wearing armor?
Yes, I would say it looks like Mega Man for a real life reference.
Does it look like it would be susceptible to my ability to transfer energies, or is it protecting him from such a thing, or is it just physical damage he is being protected from?
It is mostly protecting against physical things. I will say there might be danger to absorbing his feelings because he is a very toxic individual.
I was not planning on absorbing his because I am in a state of emotional trauma from experiencing this man. I think it is not good practice for a doctor to trauma dump on someone else, but I am going to attempt to expel my emotional damage onto him and make him feel the way that I feel.
Okay. Yeah, that is absolutely a thing you can do. I will also say, as he stands up, he does have a virtual health bar above his head. Just so you that is it does the video game thing of it goes over 5 times, so it goes from red, yellow, green, then blue, and then a white meter. So he wants you to know he's got big numbers. He's he needs you to know that.
Big compensation vibes.
Yes, absolutely. Big number for big strong boy.
Yeah.
Big baby boy.
As he does, as you both manage to dodge his shots, what would either of you like to do?
I would. How far away did he get pushed from me?
He got pushed back, the shelf got knocked down with him. So there is
not too far.
Yeah, he's not terribly far. Still pretty close quarters.
Okay. Could I just go up to him and kind of just try and amoeba absorb the capsule, and while doing that try to transfer all of my bad energy towards him just to make him feel hella bad and nauseous, so he's distracted enough that I can just walk away with it inside my body?
Give me a feelings roll.
Cool.
3d6. You're good at all of these things.
Hold on, dropping die. Ugh. A 6, a 4, and a 3.
Okay, that is 2 successes. I also want to check. Is there anything Dotty wants to do before I move forward?
Dotty in the bits of dodging would have combat rolled and recalibrate it undercover under one of the other displays, and then maybe attempting to recalibrate the kitty, but can I see Dwayne?
Yes.
Is Dwayne watching us?
Dwayne has no facial features. You cannot tell where he is looking. He is
a
rock.
I'm gonna in the attempts, I'll keep an eye on the brawling of the stinky man, but I'm gonna try to make my way to Dwayne to see if Dwayne will help us out.
Okay. Okay. Give me I would say going to authority. I'll give you lasers. You're better with lasers. I'll give you lasers. Give me 2d6 on lasers. see how you do, and I will resolve these rolls together.
That's a 3 and a 5.
Okay, so that is one success. I think I'll go to, because of it's a partial success, I will go to Dotty first. As you go to Dwayne, and Dwayne sort of looks and says, "My hands, as metaphorical as they are tied. This just sort of happens in this store due to people getting passionate about nostalgia. You should have seen what happened that time we got these red little monsters. They really liked tickling, and people, literal deaths happened when they came in. This is a team day, honestly, for me."
What if I told you that Gleexa was the one who made you feel better earlier?
What do you mean by that?
Gleexa has the ability to take in people's negative feelings and make them feel better. And they saw you and they wanted you to feel better.
I will be with my feeling. I will sit with my feelings for a moment, and then I will respond in kind.
I understand. And then I'll redirect my energy and recalibrate kitty cannon.
Okay, I think at that, Gleexa, you were unloading all of this negative energy right back at the Baron of Nostalgia, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and that was 2 successes, so I remember correctly. So you did it successfully, and then I think this is a 2-stage thing. So I think the initial feeling is like disgust, and like it turns inward. So he just gets madder. And he's like, am I wasting my whole life? I just care about things from the past, and things now are just never as good. And he just like starts firing these little laser pellets just at old things he's already had before. Like, maybe it's all useless. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe mom was right. Maybe I should have went to college instead of just making videos. And like just starts shooting things.
Holy shit.
And then he like drops the capsule, and like he's still like mad at you though personally. So he still like doesn't want you to have it, mostly due to hater energy.
Except it's inside me right now. So
True. So I think he does fire at you again.
Okay.
So give me some sort of feelings roll. Give me 2d6 feelings just to like not take a heavy hit.
Okay. 2d6 feelings?
Or
would you like okay, cool.
I would say feelings is like dodging and like.
So that was a 2, but then a 6.
Okay.
So we got one. We got one.
I would say mixed success. So you get 1. I think just like last time, you're very lucky due to your biology that you get hit again, but like you bubble up a little and sizzle for a second. But there's nothing more severe than that. Cool. And I think Dottie's sort of questioning comes in, and you don't see Dwayne move because Dwayne doesn't move when people look at them, but you just see almost like a Womp in Mario just land right on the Baron of Nostalgia's head, and you just see the health bar go to 0 and just say game over.
Dwayne!
And Dwayne, you once again, you can't tell if they're ever looking at you, but you have the sense. Take it. You've given me a new lease on life. I'm gonna start going on jogs again. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Jogging. Not jogging. Wait, it's not worth it, I promise you. Jogging is the worst thing you can do with your life. Rocks get shin splints.
I don't know how Dwayne's biology works, and it's a little rude for me to ask.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't need to know. I check in with Gleexa.
Yeah.
Did you get shot?
Oh yeah, it's nothing. It's okay. I'm very lucky. It's just kind of happens, and it just kind of, you see it's already kind of like melding back together, like the little hole. It's just like we're good. It's only when the limb comes completely off that it takes a long time to come back. And I feel a lot better now because I got rid of all. Don't tell anyone that I did that. That's not good medical practice to dump all of that back onto someone, but I just could not stand there and let that man make us feel so terrible. He just did not know how terrible he made us feel, and he needed to know.
I would never tell anybody. I don't even know exactly what you did. And also, you maybe don't tell the baby lord that I shot her present first.
Oh, okay. And then I also take the capsule and like take it out of my amoeba body, and I'm like, well, we got both gifts.
Yeah.
Let's
All
go.
right.
Do we want to go stop and get a pretzel before we go give them? I was thinking about it since you mentioned it.
Absolutely. I cannot eat it, but I will definitely put it in one of my holes and feign eating it. It will be a good experience.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I'll shoot a little nod for sure at Dwayne.
Yes.
Dwayne, once again, out of the corner of your eye, maybe, just maybe, you saw a head nod of solidarity. You don't know.
Solidarity.
Maybe. Ah!
But yes, you managed to get your mall pretzels, incident free, of course, and you make your way back to the secret third parking garage. As you see the valet sort of just like waiting. Oh, you're back. Honestly, didn't expect you to come back so easy or so alive, but deal's a deal. I'll go get, and like kind of just stops talking mid-sentence and just like slurps under the floor. And after like 30 seconds, your ship just flips right back up.
Ooh. Oh. Wonderful.
Yeah. Well, tip once again, customary. Don't have to, but it's in one piece.
I think we tip.
Yeah.
How much money? We haven't
Don't
spent
worry
any
about it.
money on
Yeah.
any of these
Oh,
gifts.
yeah.
Also, we just got given both of them.
Yeah,
Daddy's got credit
So-
cards and cash.
Yeah.
the mall for all has great deals if you can survive. That's part of
Yeah.
why people go, because
Yeah.
everyone's like, I got it. How hard can it be?
It's pretty hard. It's like pretty, yeah. It's hard,
But
but yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
We make our way out.
Cuckoo.
And I think as you are, if Dotty could give me a lasers for 3d6 for plotting the course.
You got it. That is 2 4s and a 5.
Okay. Yep. So you actually 3 successes, but also you can ask 2 questions if you need.
I'm so slow at catching on to these rolls, but it makes it so interesting for me because when I roll it, I'm like, I don't know. I'm excited.
Did I win?
And so I get to ask 2 questions. Okay, 2 questions. Okay. What's traffic like at this hour? Can I navigate like the best route to get to the
I think like
throne?
you can. There's definitely like a couple of hyperspace like jumps that if you're willing to pay like a little bit for the toll, it's way worth it. Most people don't because but if you're willing to shell out like an extra $20 equivalent, it's worth.
Nice.
So yeah, and then you have one more.
My other question is, how do we know if there's a specific way to present ourselves to make us more appealing?
I think there's like on the like a current equivalent of like whatever like YouTube is now. Like there is definitely compilation videos of like top 10 best gift presentations, top 10 worst presentations gone wrong. Parentheses gone wrong, just so you know. As you see, a lot of people are normally they have a little bit of presentation to it. So as long as you can make it sort of fun, because at the end of the day, this is still a child. So if you make it like a fun reveal, the odds tend to be better, even if the gift isn't generally lackluster. And you even see people in the comments arguing like that gift was kind of mid, IMO.
Then cool. I will clock that while I navigate for the best, fastest, most direct way without traffic, because who likes to sit in traffic? Not me. I will also clock that I'll grab like my special attachments for my arms that can either like maybe after going to the mall, I was like, and I figure out that the kids like bubbles, I'm gonna make a little bubble maker machine. I'll have my other arm that can like shoot confetti or some other shenanigans to try to be as cool as possible to my android knowledge for kids. I'm assuming they're like cats and they just like things that move and are colorful too.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and I think as you begin to move, you did get a critical success, which is really funny because I think I will tell you the extra effect is this thing leans into how nimble and like camouflage it is. You like turn on the camo because you do get a post sent to you from Baron of Nostalgia 4269 that says you will rue the day, and then like it's a pixel thumbs down, and then like you get a attachment to their like interstellargram post saying like this person has the time capsule and like has pictures of you guys, and like they essentially like doxed you a little bit.
Wow.
So
I was like,
like
how'd they get our
Whoa.
it is
or whatever?
they gave you a
The
quick little
Baron.
hack in.
It's the Baron.
Rude.
What can we say?
Damn.
But yeah, I
Damn.
think you see as you're like cloaked and moving pretty quickly, you do see arriving at the mall, like past you, a bunch of like ships that are reminiscent of like older pieces of pop culture media and ephemera. You definitely see something that's
Nice.
like kind of like a circle, something bird, like falcon or whatever. You see like some like little like something called something fox. It's a bunch of things like that. These various like video game and movie like ships all landing as like the very like nerdy like people begin to step out of them as you silently and quickly take off past them.
Nice.
Traffic, like I said, is a breeze. You know, pop in through the wormholes. Both of your forms are like strong against these sort of things, so like you're a little shaken, Gleexa, but otherwise you're fine. And Dotty, I think this is nothing for you. You built sturdy. So you both make your way through all of these portals as you make your way to Celebratum, the planet of Tyrantra. And thankfully, one of the things your boss did shell out for this is the Tyrantra Fast Pass, which has like her little like picture on it with like a little cowboy outfit, and she's shooting like finger guns. So the line's significantly shorter. Only like 2 people behind because like it's pretty expensive. And I don't think most people don't want to rush their demise if they mess it up. But yeah, you are like next in line.
Nice.
Sick.
I get ready to I will prep a track, some kind of fun music. The first thing that comes to my head is We Like to Party by what is it called? The Banga Bombs? I forget what they're called. But anyways, it'll be something like the Six Flags song, you know?
Yep.
I feel like that could remind me song would be good. Also the hamster dance. I'll just like pull up this like catalog and I'll show Gleexa and I'll be like
I think also I've like put like packets of glitter inside myself, so I'm just like sparkly and like just there's like little pieces of glitter like floating around everywhere. So I'm just like in birthday mode. I'm ready to go, you know? I also like put on really calming pleasant music in the medical bay while we were driving here to try to like absorb those positive feelings. So if things start to go poorly, I can then transfer those vibes to the little birthday celebrator, you know? I just feel like that might be a nice little backup to have.
Okay. So yeah, I think as you get there in line, you see like behind you there or in front of you is like 2 other people who they look almost similar. They like definitely a more water-based creature and like a golden like cyborg. And they're holding a like robotic dog and a future capsule that gives you things that you haven't seen yet. And like as you see them go ahead of you, you just hear Tyrantra go, I don't really like dogs that much. I'm not into dogs this week. So I'm so sorry. But I like the future capsule, so heads or tails. And I think I'm just gonna roll a die for it. Oh, I guess you're fine. I'll only destroy you. And then like the water creature is instantly vaporized.
Oh.
Don't give me a dog next time. Anyway, next.
Oh.
And like I think Dotty is gonna be so not well prepared for this, but has an idea of what children like and is going to just like pop and lock their way over into the area.
I think standing next to Tyrantra is this like very statuesque woman with blue skin and pink hair as well, who is known, I think, only as the caretaker. And you just hear her softly whisper, I believe she's doing, or they're doing popping and locking. This I think is part of the performance. So, and like does like some polite claps, but Tyrantra does seem enthralled for now.
Nice,
So,
nice.
Cool.
What did you get me?
I think also, may I ask if we had time on this little ride over to perhaps coach our robot cat friend into whom we are giving them as a gift? And
I think you gave the cat a sit rep. Yeah.
yeah, just to be like, okay, you know the drill. Look
Mhm.
cute, but then also display your ferocity and cool shit, basically. Cool. Yeah, I think we put like a little like birthday bow on their neck or something as well,
Yeah.
tried to like
Nice.
dress them up, and we're like,
Nice.
I think, do we just
we should do the
just hand
capsule
them-
first.
yeah,
First and then
capsule
the dog.
first, and then we'll have the cat like
Yeah.
maybe jump on top of the capsule
Yeah.
and like be like,
Okay.
ah.
Yeah. So I think as you present the capsule, she looks confused. What's it do?
Well, it's you go ahead, it's your gift. You are so excited to give it.
And
It not only bestows you gifts from the past, but it does so by stealing from children of the past as well. You get to gain and also create misfortune if that pleases you.
Immediately like spins the wheel with like excited fervor and it lands on the 90s again. And you just like see her reach in and immediately like I think on the outside display, they always show you what's being taken.
Nice.
So you see like this little girl like with an atomic like purple Game Boy and she like sits it on the couch for a second and then you just see a hand reach out of the cushion and then like pull it down in and like immediately she's like, oh, cool. And like you just see like a save file for like a completed Pokedex or anything and just deletes it.
Oh my god,
Mine now,
the
anyway.
savagery.
This
And then
bitch
like
bad.
after
This
deleting it,
bad.
just throws it behind her.
That's
I like this one.
amazing.
Good job so far. What else?
And then I think that'll be the cue. I think I gave like I had like a signal for the cat, so I'm just gonna make my glitter kind of shimmer. I'll be like, well, here's your next gift. And then the cat's just gonna do like a little flip and make cute kitty eyes. And then also, is there anything that looks like not important
I have something that the cat
that they could
can
blow
do.
up? Yeah,
It
what's up?
shoots out little like rockets of like little mice, almost like skeet shooting, and can just like
Ooh.
fire at one at like at each of them.
Yeah. Just to
Nice, nice.
display military prowess.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then quickly make short work of these with little like little confetti being made after. And she just looks at it with like lightning intensity. Do a flip. And like if you remember like the eye dog and like the eye cat, it just sort of like
Yes.
kind of rigidly does a little flip.
Oh my god.
And over the moon. She just claps like wildly. Okay, you're good. Bye. I want this one. Bye. And just the caretaker just quietly is like, well, you are good. I will just write down what planets are you are, and I'll make sure they are off the list for the next so and so year. So good job. Yeah, anyway, and like she gives you like two t-shirts that say
Oh,
I survived Tyrantra. If you want to get a picture, we do have a photographer that's right down there, but otherwise, you're good to go.
I'm gonna blow bubbles as my exit, but hopefully it's distracting enough that I pat the little kitty cat like twice and I go, goodbye.
I think the cat
Goodbye,
looks at
kitty
you
cat.
and it like its eyes like do a little quick like flash of lines and like in once again in like those sort of robotic languages that it's a short message that says our time together was special. I'll remember you fondly.
I will flash back a message in my eyes that says something to the extent of, you have my signal saved. Call me if you need rescue and I will come in a heartbeat.
Absolutely.
And
That's how we
then
meet again.
bubbles, 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 bubbles. Grab a
Gleeka's
t-shirt.
already on their way to go get a picture taken. Like, we're in. We're so over the moon that we did not get our planet blown up. You have no idea.
Yeah, and like as you leave, like it is a little bit of a tourist trap. They do show you like the picture of like the moment you present the gifts. Like there's
Yeah.
a reel of photos if you want to like buy the photo
Oh yeah,
strip.
I want it in a keychain. I
Yeah,
want it like,
absolutely. You
yeah.
know,
Mm-hmm.
they have like they have like a celebrity Tyrantra like impersonator, like kind of like a little like a play actor who just like if you want to
Amazing.
get a picture with like a silly one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, besides
It's
that,
it's Gleexa like smiling, wearing the t-shirt, and like the shirt is like haphazardly draped
Just
on
like
Dotty and is like,
yeah, we're just like great.
yeah. And from there, you two leave. And if you have any little epilogue things, I have one other thing prepared after this. But what is your celebration for saving your planet?
I think I know Gleexa is gonna go and tell the captain all about it, like so much so that it's probably really boring, but like in the most excited way. And then I'm gonna transfer all that energy to the captain so that he enjoys my story and
Um, you
appreciates
see like
the
two
fact that we did
excited
such a good job.
bubbles from like
Yeah.
the inside of the tank.
Yeah, that's the vibe. I just wanted to make sure everybody in the ship is feeling the positive vibes. And um yeah, I think that's really all. I think we blast some birthday party music in the ship because
Perfect.
we having a good time.
Yeah, I think as you leave, you receive one message, which is just from the cat saying, I promise I'll see you again."
Oh,
And then we cut to a room.
oh no, I'm
It
scared.
looks like a war game table, like full of little figurines. And you see all of these like little model ships and this one small ship in the middle. And you just hear like a bunch of voices around the table saying, well, if we use this maneuver, we'll win. Like, no, I've seen more war movies, Jerry. I promise if we do this, it'll work. It's like, well, I've seen more space war movies, Daryl. And like they just argue for a second, and you hear a familiar voice as the Baron of Nostalgia hand hits the table. You're all amateurs. That's why I'm in charge. We will hunt down that ship for what they did to me. And then like you see like I think it cuts up to him and now because he's kind of going through a midlife crisis, you see a really bad toupee on top because he
oh,
felt really bad about being
oh man.
We
and that's
fucked
where
him
we'll
up.
end the mall for all.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's awesome.
Our arch nemesis.
The
Oh, so
Baron.
good. Thank you
Uh,
so much, dear. That was amazing.
I had fun. I love running this game because it is goofy and nonsense every
yeah,
time.
that's
So
great.
good. Um, yeah, if I guess I'll take her home. Hey, everybody. Thank you all so very much for joining us on this very special journey. Uh If you did enjoy yourselves and you want to show your support, the best way to do so is by heading on over to patreon.com/tabletop tiddies. When you become a patron, you gain access to so many different things. You gain access to special miniseries, bonus episodes. You get some of the little polls that we use in our main shows to find out what happens to us there. So many other little behind the scenes things as well. So definitely go and check it out. It's going to be really hard for me to get rid of this accent. I'm like trying not to do it. I'm like, okay, we're just here. Thank you so much. But yeah, seriously, go and check out Patreon. It helps us out a great deal, and we really appreciate it. We also have a merch store. If you were interested in picking up some Tabletop Tiddies merch, you can head on over to tabletoptiddies.threadless.com. We have lots of different stuff there, logos, characters. We have Pride merch as well, which goes to support community, which is a oh my god, where's my script? I didn't open it because I thought I had it memorized, and I don't. I want to make sure that I get all of the things. Hold on. Sorry. Vamp, guys, vamp.
We can't do that. That's copyright. That's copyright.
No, shit.
I feel like they would back us. I feel like if I asked nicely,
it would, yes. Oh my god,
Six Flags might come after us, but
there we go. All right. It is a non-profit organization based in Vancouver. They work to improve queer, trans, and two-spirit lives. They provide a safer space for LGBTQ2SA+ people and their allies to fully self-express while feeling welcome and included. Literally all the profit from our Pride collection goes to them. So why not? It's a great cause, and you get cool merch. So do it. It's awesome. The other things you need to do, or I recommend that you do anyways, is if you're not already doing so, follow us on social media. We have Twitter, we have TikTok, we have Instagram, and a bunch of other stuff too. We have a Hive, even though we don't post on it as much, but I'm trying to make sure I remember to post on it. If you're on there, definitely check us out, because we will post all of our updates there to let you know when we are streaming, when we are doing all of the things. So definitely do that. You can find all of this info on our website at tabletoptiddies.com. And remember, when we say titties, it is with double D's. Yeah. We're going to be going on a little bit of a breaky poo for the next 2 weeks, because we need a summer break.
Mid-season, baby. Yeah.
Kids are out of school right now, so we're feeling the vibes of, you know what? We need a break too, baby. So yeah, we're going to have a little break, but we'll be back. We'll give you all of the dates on our social media as well. So yeah. Have a good little break with us, and we'll see you real soon. Bye.
Bye, everybody.